Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Tuff here, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. As I mentioned recently, I'm going to be posting a lot more replay review videos here on the channel, and today I've got my own replay. But if you guys would like me to review any of your replays for a video, I will have a link in the description as well as in the pinned comment in the comments section on a quick little video that has all the details on how you guys can get free replay review coaching by me. It's less than 60 seconds, really short, but it has all the details, so feel free to check that out if you guys would like to be in a video where I review your replays. But for today's video, we got a 2v2 match, and this is basically a 1650 lobby. In this match, I'm like 1617 MMR, but my teammate's like 1665, and we obviously end up winning this game, so he ends up going to like 1670, so pretty high up there, decently, you know, mid to high GC2 lobby here. But one thing you guys will notice is my teammate plays very ultra aggressive this game, and a lot of times you guys will notice he overcommits quite a bit, and it's not great. I wouldn't recommend a lot of people play how this guy was playing. And so a lot of you guys probably encounter teammates just like that, who are super aggressive, constantly going for the ball. And this replay should hopefully show you guys how you can play alongside teammates like that and still get the victory, or at least keep it competitive. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So starting off on the kickoff, we end up winning it, and I contemplate going for the mid boost, but I end up just kind of staying close with this, or close to the play rather, because I just check ball cam to see what happens here. If my teammate wins the challenge, then I want to be there for him, in case he can maybe, you know, like demo the last guy or something like that, or pop it over him. He doesn't get a pop over, but he forces this guy to hit it right over to me. So now I have all this space, even though I only have 20 boost. By the way, that was a really bad 50 by me. I meant to like delay this and single jump, but I don't know why I flipped. I think my hand, I don't know, my hand and my brain just weren't connected, but I meant to like single jump, delay 50 this, and take that guy out of the play. Didn't end up happening, but anyways, we get the big boost, and right here, I try to look for a bump on this guy. It's kind of a bad attempt at it, but anyways. Rotating through, I get behind my teammate here. Just kind of waiting to see what he does. I go for the beat on this guy, and teammate actually has a chance to score. I wanted to see this from his POV. Oh, I think he probably could have scored this. Actually, I don't know. It's definitely hard. I did hit that kind of fast, so I just wanted to get the beat on this guy. I'm not sure, but anyways, right here, I go up for this because I've been in situations where I wait too long and then Zerks in his position just kind of hits it over me and then I'm screwed. So I decided to just kind of keep the ball in play. That's my main goal there. So anyways, that guy hits it back. My teammate gets the mid boost, so I see that, and as a result, I end up going. When you see your teammate is like backing off from the play, like quite far, you want to cut in. You don't want to give this guy like the entire field to work with. So yeah, I just kind of like get one tap over. He does hit it past me. I do kind of overcommit on here a little bit. Right here, I got kind of greedy because I figured if I can just somehow hit it over this guy, then Zerks is pushed up too far, and then maybe I could get a goal out of it, but that didn't end up happening. But luckily, teammate, he's in a decent spot, so he starts to control it. He does a good job dodging the bump. And then, let's see, right here, he definitely... I wish he went for like a bump or something here. He might have tried to, actually. Yeah, I think he tried to, which is fine. But anyways, Now I have to kind of shadow for him. He's getting back. I just go back towards the net. Get a block. Landing could have been better, but grab the boost. Teammates on the aggression now. And then right here, I wasn't really a big fan of this touch, because it doesn't really do much. It was good he got the boost. Honestly, at this point, you should just rotate out and try to get in a better position, because that hit, it doesn't really do much. He like takes himself out for a little bit. They still get the ball forward. But it's a good demo. And then right here, I wanted to kind of control this. I didn't want to hit it to Zerks, but it's kind of in a rough spot, so that's kind of what happened. Teammate gets another demo, so that's good. I'm just playing behind, playing midfield. I'm not trying to push up too far. And here, I wait to challenge. I notice my teammate, he's flying across our goal line. So I don't want to challenge there and get a bad challenge, because remember, I got like that really bad 50 at the start of the game around the same spot. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to just get in shadow position. As soon as I see my teammate start going behind, that's when I cut in for the challenge. I don't hit the ball, but I do get the bump, and I actually bump the other guy out of the way as well. A little bit of a sloppy challenge, but it ended up working. I don't know what happened there. Teammate doesn't end up scoring that. I noticed my teammate's cutting across to go for this. I'm not sure why. Definitely questionable, in my opinion, because there's no way he's going to beat the opponent to that, in my opinion, or maybe he could have, but I don't know. I think he tried to go for the demo. Let me see. He was trying to go for the demo, but I don't know. I don't know if it's the greatest play, because Zerks is still right there, and my teammate, he ends up overcommitting from this, so anyways, I'm playing passive once again, and yeah, I know Zerks gets a pretty touch, so he tries to bump me, misses, and I'm trying to keep myself behind the ball as best as I can. That's important. Just keeping myself behind the ball. End up getting a hit past him. Teammate gets a follow-up, and then my teammate goes for that. I didn't like that either, because a lot of these touches by him, they just don't seem great in my opinion. I don't know. I think maybe he was trying to like center that to me, but he was literally cutting all the way across. So, I don't know. I was like, okay, I'll just play off of this guy's hit. I was ready for that, and then my teammate ends up hitting it, so yeah, I wasn't ready for that. So I just play behind. Playing passive. And you know, I probably could have gone for this earlier. I was just kind of scared of overcommitting, but yeah, there's definitely a world where I think I saw, you know what? I think I saw his backflip, because I'm trying to think of my thought process. Yes, so I heard and saw his backflip, so I thought he was up already. That's why I went back. As soon as I saw he didn't go up, I was like, okay, I'll probably just go now. But honestly, guys, in this situation, I don't know if I would do what I did right there. We actually get a goal out of it, so it does end up working. But as first man, it's very important to not take yourself out of the play, like to not overcommit, and then leave your teammate in a 1v1 or even a 1v2, because if you get scored on, you do take some of that blame. So, and if you look at this guy, he didn't really have a chance of scoring this. All he was going to do was hit it into my corner. So if I just stayed on the ground and then faked and then took this boost, then I would have had free possession of the ball, and then could take it past this guy as well, because he'd be landing on our side with pretty low boost, I would imagine. Yeah, 26 boost, he's using all of it. So this is one of those situations where it's not the greatest, but it does end up working. So I land on their side, and instead of rotating out, I look for a bump on this guy. Even though I have 0 boost, I force him to jump, and then I bump into him. making him awkward. So my teammate, all he has to do is just get it past one defender, and then it's in the net. So I made a pretty, I made a not so great situation turn to a pretty good one there. So that's one of the keys. Because there's gonna be some situations you guys mess up on, but as long as you can find a way to fix it in other ways afterwards, you know, sometimes that's all you need. Okay, so right here, off kickoff, ball comes right to me. So I decide to get one touch to catch it, and I just try to stay behind this ball. Unfortunately, the ball gets pretty far away from me with my first touch, so I end up just having to 50 it. And it does go mid, so it gets kind of scary. Luckily, I don't know where he was shooting that. They're just kind of hitting it all over the place, so I'm just chilling for now. A little bit of a scuffed half, but anyways, I'm on 21 boost here, which is good enough. Kind of use all of it, but yeah. I let this guy hit it back to my teammate, and then I push up to try and force Zerks away. So this gives my teammate a little bit of space, although Zerks gets the ball shortly after. And so I'm just rotating back at the moment, trying to get some boost. I miss a couple pads, as you guys see, but I still got 20 boost here. And I noticed Zerks, he's gonna like land on this ball and then try to get a hit, so I try to 50 that. And then my teammate's back by then. My teammate does go up for this, which is honestly fine because he's our first man going against their last man. So if he beats that last man, it's probably a goal. So that's actually a pretty decent challenge to go for. Unfortunately, he doesn't get to it first, but this is why I'm on the back wall, because when you see him going up at the ball like this, and your teammate's also going there, you got to assume he's going to try to hit it over him. So that's why staying on the back wall here is key. Now, I don't have much boost, but I'm close enough to this ball where I can get the read and just kind of hit it out. So they do still keep possession of it, but get the clear. And yeah, I was ready for a shot here. He ended up missing, so take that. I get the hit past that guy. I get demoed instead, which is fine. And now, just playing back once again. My teammate gets demoed, so now I'm trying to stall time here. I realize at this point my teammate will probably be respawned, so my goal is to just force this guy to like hit it away. Not to necessarily win this challenge. If you guys have seen my Ultimate 2v2 guide, you'll know that a lot of times as first man on like defense or offense, a lot of times you want to lose the challenge, or basically force the opponent to hit it behind you if you know your teammate's going to be there. So just based off the respawn timer and knowing that my teammate's going to spawn like at the very back side of our half, I know that as long as I just like get a bump on him or something, and I give my teammate some space, or even get a demo as I land, he gets a free ball. So now Zerks has to go up for that. He has no choice, and then he has to land. Zerks gets a decent clear. And then this touch right here, I think I just did it maybe to stall time, I don't know. In my head, after I got this touch, I'm like, I don't know if this really does much for us, because think about it, I just kind of gave it right back to that second man, but it's not bad. I mean, this guy very well could have started up like an air dribble or something, so yeah, not bad. Not like a super great challenge, but works out. My teammate gets the ball for free, hits it to open space, which is good. He does get demoed once again, so now I'm trying to slow things down. I'm not trying to speed it up, because if I force myself into a bad challenge really quickly, that puts my teammate in a bad spot. So anyways, I find the right time to challenge. I just hit it up. Since I have low boost, I just go for their corner boost as soon as possible, get back behind my teammate, and then he keeps staying with it, and he's still recovering back, so I'm still like trying to shadow here. And then right here, I just have like some feeling he's gonna want to cut it in, so I make sure to cover that. And because of that, he just tries to keep it closer instead, towards that wall. So then I position myself back towards the wall. So yeah. And then he does demo me, but at the end of the day, the ball is still in my corner, and it's the safest spot on the field. Because this guy's only option, really, he can't really shoot it from here. He doesn't have a great angle. My teammate has that angle covered from where he's at. His only option is just to pass this mid. And my teammate knows that, so he covers that. So that's the thing. It's all about like eliminating options, knowing what the opponents are capable of doing, what their best options are, and just being able to cover those best options as best you can. So right here, I respawn on the same side, I take that boost, make sure I hit it past that guy. Teammates there, and we're not going to talk about this. I don't know if you guys know Goldie. He's a pretty big thing on the channel. My pet goldfish Goldie. He's always just like unplugging my controller, my monitor, you know, at the worst times. This was one of those moments where that just kind of happened. Obviously I could have scored this, but you know, Goldie, he's a very mischievous fellow. He loves trolling at the worst moment, so we're just gonna ignore that. Pretend nothing happened, alright? Okay, so anyways, right here, after that, which, just forget about that real quick, I see my teammate flips back, so I know he's gonna be behind me. And so, I just go right away. I know my teammate would probably turn into this as well, so I just try to go as quickly as possible to signal to my teammate like, hey, I'm going for this, just stay behind me this one time, please. So yeah, I end up going, get like a backflip chow, and then I don't want to go again, and I know my teammate would be rushing in. I figured, I think I checked my camera for a second, yeah, so I back off, I let him go, he gets his 50, staying behind. I don't know why he went for that, that was a really bad overcommit by him. Now I just gotta play this 1v2. He ends up hitting it away for free, so I just do like a classic shadow defense, pop onto my backboard. And I'm low boost, he takes my boost, I try to just get a little bit of a bump there. And since I'm low boost, once again, I'm just keeping the ball in front of me. When you're low boost like this, that is the most important thing. Keep the ball in front of you. So yeah, I slow it down, I get it past one. With that one boost pad I have, I'm able to like recover quickly, land quickly. And then I just flip it up, pop it up as soon as I can, just so I can get this boost. And once I get that boost, that, once again, should have been a goal. I just kind of reacted late on this. I knew it was going to be off, and I tried to backflip into it. I did it a little bit too late, so it was off. But this is good. Like, twos at its core, all it is, you're just taking one player out of the play one by one. So, took one guy out, pretty much forced a bad touch from the second man. And it was like two birds in one stone. Not only did I force a bad touch, but I also grabbed this guy's boost. And also took it for myself, because I kind of needed it. But, yeah, that should have been a goal. Teammate still tries to keep pressure. I don't want to overcommit, because we're only up by 130. I end up going for this. I have confidence. It's a little scary because that guy's like right behind him, so I kind of just hit it into him. But yeah, he anyways gets a pretty poor shot attempt, and my teammate gets it for free. So yeah, he recovers back quickly. Weak shot. He just speeds up the play, gets it past one. The other guy's lacking. He gets a free goal. So yeah. And that's it. That's where they forfeit. So, yeah. Obviously, my teammate, he had some overcommits this game, but the key is you want to identify how your teammate plays as early on as possible, and then figure out your role, figure out your play style. So, I knew from the get-go this guy was going to be trying to be on the ball a lot, trying to play on the ball a lot. So, I decided to play that passive role and just kind of play far back a lot of times. Not too far back, like you want to play close enough, like in this for example, where you can still make a play on the ball. Also, did I not pick up this boost? Or no, I was about to say that wouldn't have spawned yet. Yeah, now it's spawned. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So I just tried to play. I'm just going to 200% here. Yeah, let's actually watch this thing in 200% as I'm wrapping up the video. So yeah, you guys will notice most of the time my teammate ends up being in front of me. So that's the thing. If you guys can master playing second man, like figuring out how to shadow defend, and one thing that's really good for that is playing ones. I don't actually play a lot of ones, and a lot of you guys that have seen my one streams, rare one streams because I rarely play ones, but a lot of you guys that have seen them, you'll know my shadow defense. It's like it's like iffy here and there, but it's one of those things where if you can get really good at them, good at shadow defending, as second man, you're gonna be good for like almost every situation, unless they go for like a 1v2 bump or a mirror dribble bump. Then, you know, it's kind of hard to stop that, but overall, if you're able to pick and choose your challenges, like what to go for, what not to go for, you'll be good. And a lot of times as well, when you have aggressive teammates, if you're like in the middle of your rotation, going for bumps more is nice as well, because you can give your teammate more space to work with the ball, because typically those aggressive teammates, they're going to be a bit more mechanical, or at least they should be, so you give them that space to let them work, and that's going to help you guys a lot. But yeah, a lot of times just picking and choosing your challenges, because most people in lower ranks, whenever they can get to the ball first, they'll always just jump at it. Like, whenever the ball is in the air, they will jump at it. You don't want to do that. You have to ask yourself in your head, like, okay, is my touch going to do anything for us? Is it threatening for the opponents? If not, probably shouldn't go. Also ask, okay, if my opponent goes for this ball instead of me, is it a threatening touch? If so, then yeah, you know, you can probably go for that, but otherwise just let them make their hit. A lot of times if you let the opponent hit the ball instead of you going for it, it'll cause them to overcommit, and then you get a free possession, and then you make the game a lot easier on yourself. So that's the thing. A lot of players, they like to overcomplicate the game. I wouldn't even say I played that crazy, that mechanical in this game. It was just making the game easier on myself. And that's the thing, like, you can easily get, well, not easily, but you can get to GC3 just by playing like this, just picking and choosing challenges, and, you know, playing the role that you need to play that, like, compensates your teammates' playstyle, and you'll be good to go. So hopefully this helped some of you guys out. Let me know if you guys have any questions in the comments, and once again, if you guys would like to get coached for a video, just me looking at your replay for a video and analyzing it, then feel free to look at that video that's in the description and the comments for info on that. If you guys enjoyed and found this helpful, please be sure to leave a like, as it does help a lot. It takes like 2 seconds. And also sub to the channel would be greatly appreciated, as I'll be making more content like this. So if you guys want to get some more of that knowledge to help your game out, then I got you guys with that. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will see you all later. Have a good one. Peace out.